Hi there, my beautiful Scorpitarius. Welcome into your reading. So, let's take a look into your December and see what do we have for your career, for your love life. We're also going to pull some self-love at the end and some fun stuff that you can do to just, have fun and celebrate yourself, celebrate life, that kind of thing. So, let's get started here with your December 2023 for Scorpio to Sagittarius. What do we have overall energy here, please, for December? All right. Bottom of the deck, we have Dark Woman. Dealings or relationship with a woman with dark complexion or hair. And then over here, we have, oh, that's nice, Firecracker, Excitement. We have Horseshoe with Good Luck. We have Claw, be careful, do not take risks. We also have Crib, Birth or conception of a child or enterprise. And we have Door, opportunities are waiting for you. So there are definitely some pretty exciting new stuff happening here for you. It's really nice. It feels like it's going to be a really blessed month with a lot of good luck. There is something new starting here, which you're going to be pretty excited about. Maybe you're already excited, you already know what it is. But it's definitely, I feel like it's an opportunity of a lifetime. That's kind of the feeling that I'm getting here, which is really, really good. The only thing here with this Claw is be careful, do not take risks. And I even wonder if it is about this Dark Woman. I kind of feel like, and it's so interesting because some of these readings have been, there have been a lot of like third-party influences and people trying to get in the way and that kind of thing. And what is happening, I feel like it's because since the 1111 portal, the Stargate portal, the more, how do I phrase this? The more heightened, ascended people, they took another step into their ascension process and they took another step into raising their vibration. And so a lot of things have been kind of coming into place for those people. And there's been kind of like a little glimpse of light of things kind of starting to work out. The thing is, when there are portals like those where people start to ascend, there are people that are not in that energetic place to ascend. So they get stuck in low vibration. And when that happens, those same people, sometimes intentionally, sometimes unintentionally, they try to bring those people that are ascending down. And I feel like that's kind of what's happening here, with all of these people like trying to get in the way and that kind of stuff. In this case, it may not even be like that. It's just like with this new beginning, take one step at a time, be careful, just breathe through it. You don't have to rush anything. It could be something as simple as that. But it could definitely be because of this Dark Woman, okay? So just be conscious of it and just know that maybe there are people that are not ready to see you ascend and they kind of want you to stay in the same place that you used to be. But that's not how it works. You're supposed to ascend. You're supposed to vibrate at a higher vibration. So, yeah. But let's dive deeper into this to get a bit more information instead of just being here with guesses. So let's look into, I already pre-shuffled a few cards for you. Let's look into career and then we're going to look into love, all right? So career, we have well-being. We have forgiveness. Writing on the wall. We also have something hidden and submissive, beauty, nurture, waiting. It's almost like you've been waiting for your shot. You've been waiting for your time. You've been waiting for something to take off, perhaps, waiting for something to actually happen. And I feel like now perhaps you're understanding that something was happening behind the scenes that you were not aware of. And now you're finally able to get some serious, solid control over your career. It's almost like before you had like a boss trying to keep you small, or you had, I don't know, your business in the sense of like the company you work in, they were having financial issues that you didn't know about. And so you've asked for a promotion and you were trying to get a promotion, but you would never get it. Why was that? And maybe now you're finding that the company you work for is having financial issues. It could be something like that. I feel like you're finding the truth to something, the reason for something. And I feel like you're also taking this writing on the wall in your own hands. It's like, I'm no longer going to be this submissive person and just waiting and trying for things to fall into place. No, let me take a step towards my dream life. Let me take a step towards what I truly desire. Let me take action and create my dream life. That appears that it's kind of where you're coming from. Oh yeah, heck yeah, with this Judgment. Woo, Powerful energy. You're ascending, boo. That's really nice. We have the World, 2 major arcanas. We have the Sun and the 2 of Cups. This is beautiful. So I really feel like you're finally allowing yourself to feel the joy. It's almost like something is finally out. The truth is finally revealed. You finally learned something. And this could be something also in your spiritual progress, in your spiritual evolution and that kind of thing. It could be because of someone else. It could be because of something totally, if something simple has your business, the business that you're in is not doing so great financially. And so you cannot get that promotion, something like that. But I kind of feel like that gives you, knowing the truth gives you more options. I feel like it gives you more inspiration, more excitement, perhaps to look at new things or to work with things in a different way. Maybe you're approaching that promotion thing in a different light. Maybe you're understanding, well, maybe it's time for me to start my own business. I feel like some sort of cycle is ending here because that truth is revealed, especially with judgment. It's like you have a big aha moment. Maybe you're understanding that this is not where your joy is, but this new path is where your joy is. And it's like you're taking better care of yourself. You're no longer letting people define who you are or tell you what to do, tell you which step to take, which route to take. I feel like you're trusting yourself. This month, I feel like you're trusting yourself a little bit more and you're really understanding what you want, what you're looking for. That's really nice. And it's almost like you're listening more to your intuition. More than anything, I feel like you're listening more to your heart. I feel like you're listening more to your joy, to the things that you truly love, to the things that you really desire. And that could lead to that birth or conception of an enterprise, of a new beginning, of an opportunity opening up, right? Because I feel like you're fighting for it a lot more. And some cycle is ending here. That is for sure. So that's really nice because when the cycle ends, in this case, it's the cycle of submission, this cycle of, oh, I don't have control over this. That cycle is ending to replace a new cycle of, let me take my power back. Let me say what I want. Let me ask for what I want. Let me create the life of my dreams. And I feel like you're moving forward in that direction. That's really nice. So your advice here is authenticity. Live life for you, not the audience in your head. There you go. Is that thing is like you're controlling your life a little bit more. Your career in this case. You're controlling it a little bit more. So I feel like this month, if you have any idea, if you feel inspired to do something, if you get this aha moment of like, oh, I've always wanted to create cribs, right? I've always wanted to create cribs. Let me make that. That is, I feel like is protected. That idea, that inspiration is protected and is guided, is divinely guided towards you. Because you've went through that ascension process, right? Lion's Gate, 8th of August, could have also been significant. So if you journal, maybe look back into your journal logs of 8th of August, 11th of November, so Lion's Gate and Stargate, because I feel like they could have had a big impact on you. And I would say the end of the year could also have a big impact on you. And they could have shown you a lot. You could have had a lot of big aha moments in those times. Okay, so if you do some journaling, maybe look at it. If you don't, I don't know, maybe if you remember something, great. But I really feel like you have been ascending, you have been working on yourself, and you have really been making great progress in your spiritual journey. And now you're being rewarded for it, okay? So with that being said, let's look into love and see what do we have here for you. So we have beauty. Oh, that's nice. We have new beginning. Ooh, and we have honeymoon, excitement, happiness, love. Oh, so someone is in love. This kind of feels like new love, I'm going to be honest. This kind of feels like, or just a new beginning, for some of you, maybe there's literally a conception of a child, maybe a birth, literally. But I feel like there is a new love. There is a new spark. If you're already with someone, there is a re-spark of the connection. You could be going out on more dates. You could be kind of getting back into that passionate side and really, doing things that make you feel loved by each other, But again, this could also be the conception or birth of a child. And it's like you finally, you kind of fall in love again, But if you're single has Pringle, then you're definitely pretty hot this month. And I feel like you're hot and you're feeling hot. People are seeing you as hot, there's just this light that shines through with you, and people see that, and people want to get closer to that. People want to get to know you. So if you're single as a Pringle, there could definitely be the possibility here for a new love, and I feel like it's going to be pretty exciting. This connection could be surrounded by a lot of good luck, by a lot of positivity and good vibes. So that's really nice. That's really nice. I feel like with this, be careful. We're gonna see what shows up in the tarot for the love portion, but with this, be careful. Do not take risks. I even feel like it's a little bit like this. It's like, do things for you. You know, live life for you, not the audience in your head. Do things for you. Live life at your own pace, and everyone is going in that direction, but you're going in the direction you think you should go, and you feel like you should go. And if you don't say that to anyone, that doesn't have to be bad. That doesn't have to be like, oh, you're hiding stuff. No, you're protecting stuff, right? You're protecting your energy. So with this, be careful. Do not take risks. It's almost like if you don't feel called to share, don't share. Okay? Don't share. But let's see here. What do we have for love? Love. We have Six of Swords. The Knight of Swords could be dealing with a Gemini here. Doesn't have to be. Ooh, but the Ten of Cups was at the bottom of the deck. Love that energy. All right. So we have the King Wands, and then we have the Hanged Man. So it could be dealing here with the Pisces-aries or those individual energies. But in also career, we had Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, Taurus. Okay. So if that makes any sense, take it. But it doesn't have to be. So I kind of feel like you may have been waiting for love, or again, if you're in a relationship, maybe things have stagnated a little bit, which is okay. Sometimes it happens, but I feel like you're moving forward in a new direction. Whatever the case may be, I feel like you're moving forward. There is a new cycle, a new beginning happening here. You're feeling a lot more in control. That is for sure. You're feeling in your whole life. That is what is appearing. It's like you're connecting a lot more with your fire side of the Sag, which is really beautiful. And it's even more beautiful because Sag, it has that fire energy of power and control and action, but it's also a very free-spirited sign. So it's almost like you have control with freedom. You have control with love. Have control with good luck, with joy, right? It's not an Aries energy, in all my respect to Aries, but it's not an Aries energy of control and be really fixed and rigid. No, it's more of it's almost like you have the rigid boss, which is like Aries energy. You have the, fun and sometimes aloof, sometimes also egoistical boss, which is the Leo. And then the Sag is the boss that has control over the things that need to be controlled, but is also free and is also like peace and love. You know, that is the type of boss. And that is the type of energy that you're having in your life this month, which is great. Excuse me. But I feel like you're overcoming something this month in love. I feel like things are moving in a really nice direction. With this Knight of Swords, sometimes it can talk about anger and communication, and we do have Mercury going retrograde this month, actually in a couple of days. So I feel like the only thing here is like be aware of communication, talk gently and controlled, assertive but calm, and just try to keep things balanced, okay? And I would even say that this could be related with that dark woman, okay? So just a little heads up. But I feel like there's a lot of passion here. So whether new or old and committed, doesn't matter. I feel like there's a lot of passion here between the two of you this month. A lot of excitement, right? And a lot of happiness and love. It's like you're living the honeymoon phase all over again. So that's really beautiful. And I feel like the relationship is really moving in a better direction. So even if this is new, but at the same time, it was a little bit like, I don't know, I have my past, you have your past, that kind of thing. I feel like you're able to let go of the past and to really open yourself up to a new love. Okay, so that's really nice. And maybe some old wounds, if you're in a committed relationship, so old wounds could also come forward, but you're dealing with them. You're actually healing them. And I feel like that is moving the relationship forward in a really nice way. That's really nice. So your advice is feelings. Healing begins with feeling. Be gentle with yourself and tender with your heart. And I almost feel like healing also begins with sharing. So especially in a connection, don't be afraid to share your feelings about this person, but also about your past and what you went through, because that could really help you grow closer together. Okay, because sometimes we react in certain ways because of our past the other person doesn't know, right? And the other person was just doing something random, has like eating popcorn, but you had a really specific trigger with popcorn because of your ex. That person doesn't know, right? So don't be afraid to communicate. Don't be afraid to be open and to be vulnerable with someone here. Because when you share and when you talk openly about your feelings, that helps heal, okay? And it also kind of encourages the other person to be like, well, you opened up about your feelings, let me open up about mine, right? So yeah, but let's pull here some dice for you. We have cook, but it also shifted to money. So if you want to spend a little bit into an investment, or if you just want to pamper yourself because of your inner child, feel free to do so. But say yes to life, okay? Say yes to new adventures and to new things, and say yes to calling someone and asking them on a date. Say yes to a person that calls you and asks you out on a date, right? But maybe I kind of feel like there could be something here about you needing to call someone for an investment and say yes to that, okay? So let's get here some fun stuff. I'm still a little sick, I'm sorry. But let's get here some fun stuff that you can do. And you can do these alone, with someone else, totally up to you. But we have fancy restaurant, maybe a Chinese fancy restaurant, because we have Chinese night. We also have paintball. Oopsie. We have dance in the rain, stargazing. We have karaoke night, swimming pool. Oopsie. And we have 3+3 mystery cooking. So you take 3 ingredients from your cupboard, you take 3 ingredients from your fridge, and you cook. You just do whatever you can with those things, right? And they should be random. It's like you close your eyes or you ask someone to take those out for you, and you just use your creativity for that, okay? But with that being said, thank you so much for being here, my Scorpitarius. Thank you so much for your support and for never stopping watching these videos. I really appreciate it. But don't forget to smash like button for me and subscribe how it already. I would love to keep having you here if you're not subscribed just yet for Cusp videos. But if you want to check out my prayer readings, my merch, my Patreon for extra readings and for lives of these